and a 5, and a 4, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1. We're going to talk about America's favorite demographic, Black people. We're going to be talking about if Black people have destroyed Frontier Airlines and Carnival cruise ships. But before I get started, make sure that you guys like this video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to the channel because this video is about to get really real. So girls, make sure you get your popcorn. And make sure you watch until the very end. We got a surprise with white people cutting up on Carnival cruise ship as well. You don't want to miss that.
This for all the black folks. Everybody ain't fucking racist. How y'all gonna get mad at the Carnival cruise for saying they got that?
And I'm motherfucking 5'3". I ain't no goddamn child. I'm a grown ass motherfucking woman. So you better find you somebody else. You stole our place. You stole. You put your confidence when you saw me stepping there. Everybody over here saw you, man. Just let me want to go out my face.
It ain't no use for nobody getting kicked off of anything.
Are you gonna send your ass on the floor?
Somebody just see it, Please, I'm telling you, you don't need nobody getting kicked off. Just diffuse.
Black people just want to have fun like everybody else. Look at these images, just seas of Black people. Man, you know that will scare white people. It will remind them of when they went to Africa, maybe a little over 400 years ago, if you get my drift. But look at all these beautiful Black women on Carnival cruise ship. They just want to have a good time in Jamaica, Cayman Islands, Puerto Rico, Cozumel, baby. That's how we go on Carnival cruise ship, and we make that shit lit as AF.
People, you see them here shoving each other while disembarking a ship inside of a terminal in Galveston.
I rest my case. Ladies and gents, this is why white people are booking Disney and Norwegian cruises. Sales amongst the white community are going up in astronomical numbers. The white community, you know, from the suburbs, they are leaving Carnival alone. Did you guys see that video? Now, definitely Black people are allowed to have fun and have a good time, but do you see how extra they was? They was real extra, like they're at church. Like they are at church. Black people, when they leave Montgomery, Alabama, Biloxi, Atlanta, Baltimore, Minneapolis, they want to cut up. They want to be Black. And don't let me forget Chicago and New Orleans and Dallas and Houston. When Black people go on cruises, they want to turn this shit out. Wait, I have one question though. I've been on 6 cruises. Where are the Hispanics? I never see any. But that's another video. Man, Black people really love to have a good time. As we all know, Black people are very athletic and they have extremely outstanding dance abilities, and they show it and prove it right in this video as the whites watch in horror. Y'all make sure you guys like this video and subscribe. Don't get your panties in a bunch. We're just having a good time. Have Black people taken over Carnival and wrecked it? Let me know in the comments. Hold up, wait a minute. Have Black people also destroyed Frontier Airlines? Welcome to America's ghettoest airline. Wait a minute, or is that Spirit? Well, either way, Frontier and Spirit are battling for America's ghettoest airline, and here's the proof.
Like you did, and you think you're gonna check me in? I bet you we won't.
Okay?
I paid for a ticket.
And you
Yeah,
didn't
I
pay
paid for a
$25 for
ticket.
agent assist fee, and you checked in 3 hours later. Hello.
I just
And
said
you
that
thought you
I.
was gonna get on your flight.
Yeah, I
And you
just
thought
said
you
that
was gonna
I
get on your
would
flight.
pay the
And you thought you was gonna
$25.
get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight.
I literally paid for a ticket. I'm here 30 minutes. I'm here 30 minutes before my flight, and they're not letting me check in.
And you're not getting on your
Because
flight.
it's a policy. We don't control that.
And you will never fly
You were
on
about to
Frontier
let me
Airlines
check
again.
in. You were about to let me check in,
Oh,
and you decided that you ain't gonna let me check in.
Make me check you in. Make
You
me check
literally
in.
work for a
Make
company
me
that
check
I
you
bought
in.
a
Make
plane
me check
ticket
you in.
for. I'm here 30 minutes before the
Can you
flight.
please leave, sir?
No,
Can you please leave my personal
no,
space?
I'm not in your personal space.
You're in
This
my
is
face.
not your
I work
personal
here.
space.
This is my stationary.
This is not
I'm at
your
Frontier.
personal space. You work for a company. This
you
is
get loud
not
for
your
work.
personal space.
We ain't gotta worry about it. We ain't gotta worry about it.
You don't have to
We ain't
worry
getting
about
on
it. You're literally not doing
ain't
your
gotta get on no
job
flight.
for a customer that has paid for a plane ticket to get home.
What can I say? This is what could happen when you fly Frontier Airlines. Well, I'm an avid Southwest Airlines flyer myself. Now let's get into, so far, the story of the year in aviation. This man here on the screen, Keanu, forgot his last name. He beat up an Indian man on Frontier Airlines about a few weeks ago, and he was not at fault. But let's see what happened.
I would like to take the time to clarify a few things. I'm getting many comments like the one above of people saying that I provoked that man during the flight. First thing first, Good Morning America, ABC News, they have the narrative wrong. That's not the truth. They didn't take the time to ask any witnesses who were close by and actually witnessed the real thing, what happened. They interviewed the two girls who were at the front of the flight who videotaped what happened from a distance, whose video went viral. They interviewed them. They didn't even see what happened. All they saw was the aftermath. They seen and heard commotion going on in the back, and then they start recording their phone after we're fighting. And you guys want to go with that narrative. I've been getting a lot of hate speech. I've been getting a lot of negative comments, but I'm also getting an overwhelming amount of support. And for everybody who does support and is taking the time to go down the rabbit hole and find the truth, thank you. ABC, Good Morning America, I wish you guys would reach out and actually get the true story. There's plenty of witnesses who were around me in the vicinity, and they posted their own testimony to social media, and it aligns with the story that I told WSVN and what happened. I was the one who got out of my seat and went to the restroom. I was the one who told the flight attendants about the disturbed man who was sitting behind me, because I was in the front seat and he was in the back seat, and I informed them that this man is giving me threats and he's saying things to me. Before I even got up out of my seat, I had my headphones on. I'm listening to music. I'm looking outside of the window, admiring the sunset, and I hear somebody faintly laughing behind me. I can't hear it that loud because my headphones are on, but he was laughing that loud that I could hear him faintly in my headphones. I thought it was just a normal person watching a movie on their phone, some kind of funny movie, and I paid it no mind. But the two young women who were sitting next to me, they kept breaking their neck to look back to see what he was laughing at and what was wrong with the guy. And after they multiple times kept looking back, it made me a little worried, so I took my headphones off and I looked at them, and they looked at me with concern about the person behind me. I turn around and I ask the guy, "Are you good?" And he starts doing that villainous laugh again. Ha 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 ha. You're nothing but a weak man, a mortal man, a puny man. Like, he's saying things like that to me, nobody else. To me, I didn't even know this guy was behind me the entire flight. I just start laughing about it because I think it's funny. I'm like, what's wrong with this crazy guy? Why is he talking to me like that? I just get up. I'm like, I go to the restroom and the flight attendants are right there. So I say, "Hey guys, there's a disturbed, deranged man behind me. He's giving me things like death threats and stuff like that. I'm just letting you know that if he puts his hands on me, like, I'm gonna defend myself." I tell them that. They're like, "It's okay. We basically already know about what's going on." They let me know that they were aware of him. And they told me to go back to my seat and press the button if he continues. So I do just that. I walk back to my seat. As I'm sliding back through the aisle to get to 18F, which is where I was sitting, he's jawing off at me again. Oh, you weak man. You go to the restroom and you're looking at yourself in the mirror because you're just a weak man. If you challenge me, it will lead to your death and your destruction. He's saying evil things like this to me. And as soon as he starts jawing off again, I just get up, I press the button, and I turn around and I question him. I said, yo, what's your problem? You know, I'm not with any of that demonic stuff that you have going on. And he gets up immediately. He puts his forehead on my forehead, face to face, and he grabs me with both of his hands and he starts to choke me. You guys are saying things, oh, if you're a man of God, why didn't you use your words? Why didn't you rebuke him? What would you do if you were in a confined space on an aircraft and another stranger you don't know stands up and starts to choke you? I defended myself. I did what any rational person would do. Okay? I genuinely concerned for this man, Ashan. Whatever demon, whatever situation he was going through, I pray that man gets the help that he needs, because that is not okay. When is it okay to put your hands on another human being on a flight for no reason, unprovoked? I did nothing to him. I was minding my business the entire time. I was prepared for all the racist comments and the hate speech and things like that, and honestly, it doesn't faze me. The only thing that upsets me is that these news outlets are reporting false narratives and everybody is starting to run with it and believe it. Take the time. Go to WSVN on Instagram. Go on YouTube. Go to WSVN and search the news and listen to the story. There's a young woman named Melissa who was on the flight and she was helping break up the fight. She was right there when everything happened, and she tells the entire story on her Instagram. I will tag her Instagram in the comments. Go watch it for yourself. Don't believe everything the news puts out. They just put out silly narratives without having the real truth behind the entire story. Thank you to everybody who's supported me. Thank you to everybody who's reached out to me with encouragement. You guys have been nothing but uplifting through this entire experience. Everything in my life just changed overnight, all because of this one incident. I don't condone violence. I don't condone things like that, but I also don't believe it's okay for another man to attack another man unprovoked. I don't believe in that. And I believe you have every right to defend yourself, and that's exactly what I did. You know, a lot of people want to hear more about the story and they want to know what's going on, but I'm honestly getting tired of this. Every day I've waken up and it's been more and more and more commotion and more people reaching out to me, and it's just getting overwhelming. So this is the last thing I'm just going to post about this story. I'm going to leave it at that.
So, everyone thought that the black man is the one who started everything, and apparently he was innocent and he beat the brakes off that other guy. So you guys, when you guys bully people, make sure that you know that you can beat them up just in case if they come and hit you. So make sure that you could beat the person up. So in this scenario, it looks like he has been vindicated. He's completely innocent. Now, as promised, let's watch videos of crazy white people and what they have done on Carnival and Frontier.
I don't need your bullshit. Okay, I understand. I'm arguing, I'm trying to talk to her. I cannot hear her. Okay, sir, let go of her arm.
Nice. Just relax, man. Relax. Relax.
Yes, I speak silent. You present friend.
And this guy who was going to square up on Carnival after a long night of drinking and partying all day and night. You guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments section, are Black people destroying Carnival and Frontier, or is it everybody?